y'all. My hair's not done yet, but that's okay. Today we're having a party for my sister's sweet 16th birthday party, and so I haven't done like my full face of makeup in a while, so I thought I would do that. And I'm getting microneedling very soon, which means I won't be able to wear makeup for a little bit, so now's the time. I'm going to show you all these products. A lot of these products I've been using for a while. Some of these products I haven't been using for a while, but they're literally my favorite. Even with wearing a mask, they stay on like all day. Okay, so the first product is a mini I got from Sephora. It's called Wonder Glow. It's the primer from Charlotte Tilbury, and I love it so much that I'm actually going to buy it full size. So I use this IT Cosmetics buffing foundation brush for this and my foundation. So I'm just gonna put it on my face. And before I put on my makeup, I just do my morning skincare routine, which you can see in a reel, and it's gonna be posted on my blog. So just make sure that you have a sunscreen on before you do your makeup, very important. And my makeup contains sunscreen. Also, my earrings are Joyful Creations. My sister has an earring business and they're beautiful. So I'm gonna use IT Cosmetics CC Cream. I use the color Fair. This is like my favorite foundation because it's not too dark, but it's very buildable. So you can wear it by itself or build it like I'm gonna do today. Also, if I didn't get a lot of sleep and I have dark circles, I use this Becca Anti-Fatigue Under Eye Primer, but I'm not gonna use that today because last night was daylight savings and I got so much sleep and I just don't feel like doing that. Make sure it's blended. I've used a beauty blender in the past, but to be honest, it's not my fave. I've noticed that you have to have it like literally barely wet, and when you dab it, it takes the makeup off your face. So a brush is best for me. Today, I'm not gonna use concealer because I don't want it to be bright in my pictures, but I do use Hourglass color Birch. It's very creamy. I think it's called like Radiant Creamy Concealer. Can't remember. But if I were going to do concealer, I do use this Primed and Poreless Mattifying Face Powder. It's a setting powder, but apparently it can be used as a primer as well. But I always do this before my concealer and my blush because I've found that it just sets my powder and my color way better. And I think using this in a setting spray that's the same brand allows my makeup to stay on for hours and hours. And everything I do, I just bring it down my neck so I don't have any lines. Okay, now I'm gonna use my favorite current blush. It's Laura Mercier in Pink Mosaic. It's a shimmer block and the color is Pink Mosaic. There's these 4 colors and I literally love it because it's kind of like has a shimmery bronzer and a highlighter in one. And so I hold it like this to do the tip on the highlighter and do a few swirls. I'm gonna tap it. I found out about this from Lindsay Reagan Thorne, literally my favorite makeup artist, and it is like the best color. I'm just gonna do the apples of my cheek and bring it up. I also think it's a really good transition color for fall and winter just because it just blends so well with your color. And I also do a little bit up here because I'm not a big contour gal. I know that looks dark, but I'm just gonna come back in with my powder brush and blend. I'm also very fair, so a little bit on me goes a long way. But if you have a darker skin tone, feel free to get in there and contour. Okay. Next, I'm going to do my eyebrows. This is my favorite eyebrow set. It's Anastasia Brow Wiz. I'm in the color Taupe. I use the, Brow Wiz, not the one that's like super thick. And I do not shy away from just literally coloring in there. It looks so natural. I just make sure I get the color in there. I'm not very serious about it because the brush is so forgiving. I'm gonna go in there with the brush. I do it up usually and then kind of over. I got this from Nordstrom actually during the Nordstrom anniversary sale because it came with this and clear brow gel from Anastasia. I'm obsessed with it. I have learned that you need to use like less and even like rub it in because sometimes you can get like a little clear line. So sometimes I just dab right there to make sure that it goes into my brows. And every brow gel I've used before makes my eyebrows look chunky. You can't tell. Usually before I do my eyes, I put on a little bit of lip liner and do my lips. So this is from Navy. It's in the color Juliet. And this one tends to bleed, even though I know lip liner is not supposed to do that. So I do it more on the inside of my lip. Okay. And then I'm gonna use, I'm shaky, I've had too much coffee. Then I'm gonna use Vanilla Cream Pie in this NYX. I have like 4 colors in this NYX lip gloss. It's so cheap and it is incredible. I buy so many of them and keep them in my drawer, my purse, and my boat bag. This is the pinkest I have, but I'm wearing a very neutral outfit with sneakers that have a pop of pink, so that'll pull it out. Okay, now I'm going to do my eyeshadow. I have this new palette I've had since the summer, and it's literally my favorite. It's one of the first palettes I've ever had where I use every single color. It's called Neutral Matte Eyeshadow Palette from Too Faced. I used to love shimmer, but I'm not really into that right now. So I'm gonna use this color. It's called Nude Goals. I don't really know how to do this so that you can see it. I've never done a makeup tutorial before. I'm gonna do Nude Golds, and again, my makeup is very, my outfit is very neutral, so I'm gonna use this color because it like makes it really pop. And I also put like more on my eyes because once again, I'm very fair, but if you have a darker skin tone, this will pop, so you won't have to do as much as I'm doing. And because I put so much on it, sometimes it tends to bleed. All right, now I'm gonna do this color Cleavage and this color Sexpert and Less is More. Actually, I'm not gonna do Sexpert yet, and I'm just gonna do this on my crease, and it's gonna be more messy and bring it all the way up to like my brow bone. And just darken it without going in my inner corner. Sorry, I'm like showing you, okay. Ooh, that's very hard to do on a camera. Also, I sometimes use fancy eye brushes, but you know, we're on a time crunch because it's party time. All right, I'm gonna go in with Sexpert and Risky Biz and do right in the corner of my eye. I just dab it until it gets on there. And then I do like a little swirling motion to blend, blend, blend. And I'm using the Naked Urban Decay brush. It's one of my favorites. All right, same thing. And I'm putting no filter on this video so you can see it very clearly, all the colors. But also, if you can see like the texture right here on my face, that's like premature scarring. And I also have one on my nose right here, that's why it discolored, which is why I'm getting the microneedling procedure tomorrow. I'm very excited about it. Okay, now I'm gonna get this very light color Heaven, and I do it right below my brows, right on my brow bone, and it really makes it pop. Woo, need to blend that. Okay. All right, other side with the Heaven. Okay, and I just love how matte that is. And I'm just gonna do one last swipe because I've learned that if I sweat at all or if there's just any like fallout, it can like bleed and it'll like get dark under my eyes. Okay, so now I'm gonna do, this is like the best primer ever. It's L'Oreal Voluminous Eye Primer. It's like so cheap from Target. I need to get a new one. And I do it on my top lashes only, not on my bottom. And I do both eyes, and then I go in with mascara. That's my dog in the background. Apparently she's very happy playing with our other dog. Ooh. And I also love this primer because then I can like lengthen out my lashes without having to do it later with the mascara. Okay, 2 more steps. I just got a miniature of the Too Faced Better Than Sex so I could remember how much I love it, and I love it, so I'm gonna get a full size. And I like to blink it on and I press it hard without getting it on my top lashes. And another thing is, since I'm so fair, I don't usually put mascara directly on my bottom lashes because it'll transfer.
Doing all that you've done?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do?
My makeup tutorial.
Like this?
I like the other shirt better. Y'all, I got a new shirt from Anthropologie and I've worn it like 2 or 3 times. And apparently I've been wearing it backwards this whole time. It has this like really thick band and you're supposed to tie it in the back. I've been wearing it in the front the whole time. And I've been wondering why it's doing something weird like riding up, and that's because I've literally been wearing it the wrong way. And there's a tag in it and I've still been wearing it inside out, so. Okay, so I usually go in very gently the first time, and then I go in a second time. And same with this mascara. I have to make sure it's not clumpy on the brush. And blink, 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 blink. Okay. Okay, got a little teeny tiny dot on me. Got it. Okay. Clearly I'm a professional at this. And the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray my face with 3 or 4 sprays with this Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1. Apparently this is a primer and a finishing powder too. So I don't even know how that works, but it does. And I'm not like obsessed with this way it smells. It doesn't, oh, what the heck is that? See, I told y'all I'm a professional. I'm not obsessed with the way it smells, but it gets the job done. It keeps my makeup on, wearing a mask and working out and literally all day. So I'm gonna do 3 sprays. Did a little bit more than usual. Also, something that's weird about this spray is like, as you can see, it's like liquidy. Listen, that ain't good. Like it's like liquidy on my face, like bubbling up. And I've never had a setting spray do that. But just let it sit, don't touch it, let it completely dry. And your makeup will stay for a while. And it's not more difficult to get off with makeup remover or washing my face. It just makes it last, which is incredible. So that is it. I'll do more makeup tutorials in the future that will be more professional than this. But I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you want to see in the future. This is final look. Have a great week.